Welcome back to the 2015-2016 NBA preview. Today we're going to be covering the 8th team, Chicago Bulls, who we have at seed number 2 in the Eastern Conference. My name is Josh Ranviers, and with me today...
What's up, YouTube? It is the one and only Low, a.k.a. Legend of Winning, and we're back. This is the number 2 seed in the East, Chicago Bulls, and seems like D-Rose is ready, and we're ready for them too, so let's get into it.
Let's see what the Bulls did leading up to this season.
Chicago Bulls, a lot of things that have been going on over the past 4 or 5 years. D-Rose,
Derrick Rose's knees.
Yeah, Derrick Rose's knees. Finally, but it seems like he's coming back. Seems like he's piecing it together.
Getting rid of Luol Deng and Jimmy Butler getting buckets now.
Exactly.
Jimmy buckets.
Butler is emerging and he's taking over the Luol Deng role, and actually I would go in and go on a limb and say he's probably going to be way better for a longer period of time than Deng. Also in that process, Joakim Noah seems like he's more than just a rebounding energy guy, and he's most definitely seemed like he can do a lot more. But the biggest thing in my opinion is Tom Thibodeau is finally let go by the Bulls, and they brought in Fred Hoigenberg. And we'll see what he can do, and we'll see what type of damage he can do in the East. But Tom Thibodeau, a big asset to what they've been able to accomplish over the past 5 years.
That said, let's take a look at the summer acquisitions by the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls, well, they didn't really do much. They didn't add anybody, and they really only lost Nazar Muhammad, as what it looks like. They did, however, get a draft pick in Bobby Portis, who I love. SEC Player of the Year. Came out of Arkansas. I really like his game.
A lot of people need to get, Thibodeau kill people with minutes. He killed like the starter. I don't know, hit and miss with Thibodeau. But yeah, it seems like this is going to be the roster for a good minute now.
With that said, let's take a look at the rotation. The starters: Joakim Noah, Pau Gasol, Mike Dunleavy, Jimmy Butler, and Derrick Rose. As for their bench, we have Taj Gibson, Nikola Mirotic, who personally I think he could become a starter at small forward or power forward, depending on how well he elevates his game. We got Doug McDermott, Tony Snell, and Aaron Brooks.
With Mirotic though, he's going to have to become a tad bit better lateral mover. He's a tad bit too stiff out there on the perimeter.
Definitely
in a lot
can
of
play
cases
some small forward minutes though.
He can play some small forward minutes, but I like him as a whole, the way he can play power forward or small forward and stretch the floor. They had a lot of good pieces on this team. I really do. Tony Snell had moments last year as well that just seemed extremely well. Also, they both have Aaron Brooks and Kirk Hinrich coming off the bench. Don't know how many more good minutes on Kirk Hinrich's knees, but he seems like he's capable of giving out pretty good minutes. So
moving on to the question.
So people, we are in the top 10. And in the top 10, all of these teams seems as if they can really piece it together and go for a championship run. So that is the question that I'm going to ask you, the viewer, and Josh as well. So please put your comment in the comment section below. But why do you believe that the Chicago Bulls will win a championship, and why do you believe they will not win a championship?
Why they will win a championship is because the fact that they're the exact same team. Their guys got better. Their rookies are going to see a lot more minutes. Doug McDermott's going to get a lot more buckets. And I feel like Tom Thibodeau, he was a great coach. I love the guy, but like we stated earlier, he does not show love to his rookies. He drives the starters into the ground with minutes. So I'm hoping to see, some more rotation flexibility in the future with this team, because they're going to, if we have them as the number 2 seed in the East, if they could just get past, the Cavs, the championship's right there for them to try to take. As for why they will not win is because, well, they're going against the Cavs. If you look at this rotation, we obviously can see Jimmy Butler on LeBron James, but their small forward position's kind of weak. It's kind of weak in my opinion, but it would be a great matchup to see once again, Cavs and Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Me personally, why they will win, I think, like you said, Thibodeau really alarms me with the lack of minutes that he gives to his bench players and his role players, to the point where it's almost disturbing, because you look at a lot of teams like Golden State who end up winning. The only reason why a lot of those players developed so quickly is because they were entrusted with a good bulk of minutes. The only way that Mirotic and McDermott will actually materialize anything is if they receive some form of minutes. So I'm confused to why that never happened. But then again, that is Thibodeau. But now with a new coach, more minutes means more development. It's a small forward position, as you said, and that's their weakest position. And at that point, they'll have a good five to 8 man rotation that actually will, come off the bench and contribute something. And I think that's more than enough to beat what the Cavaliers will bring on the floor year in and year out. Why they won't, though, last year I saw something extremely alarming that I think a lot of people didn't highlight. For whatever reason, Joakim Noah just disappeared. And I hate calling him out because I'm a huge fan of Noah and his intensity and what he brings to the court. But I don't know what happened. There was no rebounding. He was missing bunnies, making crazy passes. And these are things that normally he's really good at, and he's really nice with the intensity. And he was coming off late rotations, especially in that Cavaliers series. But basically what I'm trying to tie into is that Noah's getting older, Powell's getting older. And I'm not really liking, if they don't win this year or next year, then their window of opportunity at that point, in my opinion, will be shut. And God knows where Derrick Rose's knees will be towards the playoffs. So injuries and the lack of responsiveness from their new coach, I think that will be their detriment in the long run.
As for the predictions surrounding the Chicago Bulls,
I like the team. If they can stay healthy, especially with Derrick Rose, they could easily give the Cleveland Cavaliers a run for their money. LeBron shot like 40%, I want to say, against Jimmy Butler last year. Like, he shot really bad in the playoffs.
He didn't shoot that buzzer beater bad, though.
That was 1 out of 3 threes that he made that whole entire series. So Jimmy Butler played phenomenal defense that whole entire series. But I don't know about injuries and how this team will hold up. Thibodeau isn't coaching anymore, so there probably will be a minute restriction on everybody. But still, I'm not really sold
I really like this Bulls team this year. It seems like every year the Bulls are going to be great. Last year, a lot of people had them as the number 2 seed as well. I don't believe they were. They were the 3rd seed. The Hawks surprised a lot of people. Yeah. So this year, we're hoping the Bulls get the 2nd seed in the East because it's very possible. A lot of teams have fallen off. They remain the same, and just due to injuries, here's hoping the Bulls can make it this far. That said, hope you guys enjoyed. If you can please like and share this video, it'd be greatly appreciated. Be sure to subscribe as well. A lot of time and effort is put into these 30 teams in 30 days. So it'd be greatly appreciated.
And we will see y'all next video. 30 videos in 30 days. But thank y'all for watching. See y'all later.
I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.